You are going to be the primary opposer to trusting or believing God with all of your heart. Now, Solomon, a smart man, but I know I'm my biggest opposer to God without him telling me. Most of us shouldn't have. Even before you knew about a Proverbs 3 and 5, you knew your biggest problem was the person you saw in the mirror day in and day out. How many would agree with that? Paul said in reference to self, there is no good thing when it comes to the flesh, or that part of us that opposes the will of God. And whenever we oppose God's will, we are doing evil. And the implication, and we're still in this 5th verse, is that we need to depart from evil. We need to trust God, but we need to stop being evil. Lean not to your own understanding. Can I ask y'all a question? It's going to seem like a strange question, but I want you to think about it. Have you ever, by words or actions, exemplified that you thought you were smarter than God? That's a hard question right there. To some, it should be real easy. Have you ever, in your words or actions, basically said that you were smarter than God? Let me see by a show of hands. Look around here. Now some of y'all ain't going to come clean, so I'm going to have to break it on down so you can be real tonight. Because you trying to mess with us, but it ain't going to work tonight. How many God had God in his omniscience told you to wait? But you decided not to wait. And everybody who lied a few minutes ago, you might as well come clean. How many God has told you before that I'm going to do this particular thing right here? And your testimony, I know that was God speaking to me. I know that was the voice of God. But what God said he was going to do didn't happen right away. And instead of you waiting on him to do what he promised, you look for an alternative. Let me see them hands. So Solomon is saying right here, you don't need to lean to your own understanding. I got another way of saying it. A little harsh, but I'm going to say it. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Let me make it soft. I better not say it the way I'm thinking it. Let me just make it a little softer so you'll receive it. No, I got to make it softer, Deacon Walker. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and stay out of his way. Now that's soft, but it's to the point. Don't get in God's way. Don't get in God's way. Do not try to make God think you should be in charge. Stay out of his way. Stay behind him. Let him take care of everything. You've been praying for him to do something for your son, but you've been getting in the way the whole time. Praying for him to do something in reference to your marriage, but you've been getting in the way the whole time. Praying for him to do something in reference to your finances, but you have been getting in the way the whole time. Praying that he would bless you with a particular thing so you can do such and such, but you have been getting in the way the whole time. And seem like I got everybody mad because I'm telling the truth. Who gonna help me preach or teach this tonight? Look at somebody and say, stay out of God's way. You don't ask him to do it and then you gonna step in the way. You asked God to save your son, so God took your son down a hard road, but now you trying to get him off the road. Get out of God's way. You told him that's the only way the boy gonna get saved. Get your hands off that boy and let God continue to do what he said. You asked God to sanctify your husband, and God taking him through this, that, and the other. And now you mad. You asked God to bless you with a good man, but you don't want to wait. You done lowered yourself to going out with whoever, but yet you tell folk in church you've been praying for God to bless you with a good man. Oh, God, y'all mad at Walker tonight. Tell your neighbor, get out of his way. Don't lean to your own understanding. And some folk would say, well, he's just too slow. What are you talking about, God too slow? The Lord ain't too slow. Now you make folk mad when you say God is too slow, because they'll be swift to tell you he's an on-time God. Where Gina May at? She'll sing it for you. He is an on-time God. How many believe that? But the problem, we get in God's way. We get in his way again and again and again and again. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And it's not that you're not an intelligent person. You are intelligent. You done not only told us about how smart you are, you done brought your degrees, you done bought your grades, and so we know you are very intelligent. But no one is as intelligent as the Creator. Who do you know that can speak something and it immediately comes into existence? Who do you know that can be everywhere at the same time?